Hello, my name is Crichton Atkinson. I am a theater director here in New York City. I was born in New Orleans and raised in Denver. As a child, I was very theatrical. Here I am being physically crushed by a bulldozer, and here I am being emotionally crushed by something that has to do with a bowl of cereal. I grew up participating in Odyssey of the Mind, playing the comedic beanstalk, seeing the great theater of England, and by age 11 I had dedicated my life to the stage. I studied theater in London and at Bard College, then moved to New York where I have been an actor, a production manager, an assistant director, and a director on many different shows. Now I'm directing Oedipus after Colonus here in Manhattan and at the Byrdcliffe in Woodstock. Oedipus after Colonus is the first full-length play by my dear friend and poet Robert Kelly. Robert has written over 60 published books of poems and prose. Here he is reading an excerpt from Fire Exit.
There is too much here to imagine a concert of absences. A boy all these years climbing a mountain that isn't there. Purple onion flowers to give sweet dreams. Mere observation, unaided by instruments, leads to the palace of discernment.
Carrie Harrison is a good friend of Robert's. He is the author of 16 novels and 170 screenplays, teleplays, and stage plays. His work has been broadcast by the BBC and Masterpiece Theatre. He has done Hamlet in Ireland and performed many of his own works as the artistic director of the Woodstock Players. His favorite book is Theodore Adorno's Minima Moralia, a book he loves enough to tattoo the entire first chapter for Marcel Proust on his back in the original German. Carrie is also a professor of graduate and undergraduate literature at Brooklyn College. Brenda Hutchinson is a composer and sound artist who I met when I was working at Dia Beacon, and she was performing with the Merce Cunningham Dance Company. She has presented her work at international festivals in New Zealand, Europe, Latin America, and Canada. For the duration of every sunrise and sunset, she rings a bell. In 2008, she traveled the country with the bell attached to her car and created a cross-country sound project incorporating people she met along the way. We have already received support by being accepted into the curated Summer Sublet Series Theater Festival at Here, and have been honored with a grant from the Lower Manhattan Cultural Council. But in order for this project to work, we need your help. If you pledge $5, you will receive an original thank you card designed by me. If you pledge $10, you will get a DVD of my original Off-Broadway show narrator. For $20, you will get a copy of Przewalski's Horse.
Daddy went down for the silver under the hill.
And for $50, you can proudly own a one-of-a-kind hand-drawn author t-shirt by Charles Finney. For $120, you are thanked in the program, and you'll get a signed and numbered print of Oedipus by Jack Atkinson. For $500, you get a private tour of Dia Beacon, the converted factory art museum housing large-scale works from the 1970s, conveniently located 10 minutes from the train along the scenic Hudson River. For $1,000, you will be an off-Broadway producer who gets to either vacation on the Long Island Sound or watch private midnight screenings in Manhattan. For $5,000, you will be an executive producer who vacations on the Sound and watches private screenings. But for $10,000, you can present the show. Wow, you obviously understand that fostering young minds and exposing great thinkers is not only very American, but respectable. Robert Kelly will pen you a poem, which is a great treasure indeed.